Hello buddy, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you everything has been added, changed and fixed in Minecraft Snapshot 21w44a. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. And so yes, the new Minecraft Snapshot 20w44a came out yesterday. I couldn't do a snapshot live stream because I had an exam, so yes. Really fun, but I still wanted to show you what was added in this snapshot because it is pretty cool. So currently we are in a world that was created in 1.17 and I've opened it in this new snapshot to once again check out the world blending. So this right over here is previous generation and then this is new generation, I believe, or the other way around, doesn't really matter. You can see that it's still, still isn't perfect, definitely not with structures. I'm so sorry guys, your church just got completely messed up. Wow. Yeah, so we can see that the world blending still is not perfect yet, but they are still working on this of course, and they will change this and fix this up in future snapshots before the final release. That's not the interesting thing that has changed in the snapshot. No, that is underground. So let's go into spectator mode. So we can see that right here is a corner of transition from old to new chunks. So let's go underground and then we can see that there are now caves here under Y0 in the old terrain. It isn't perfect yet. I think like you can clearly see it stops here and then here there's new generation, but it is still pretty nice. Although there is something, yes, very wrong, and that is that all the blocks below Y0 are still stone instead of deep slate. So that's a bug that will be fixed probably in the next snapshot because yeah, that's definitely not right. Wow. That's a great mine shaft right there. Look at that, beautiful. Also another thing, there's just one complete layer of deep slate up here at Y0. And then the normal caves are here above here, of course. That makes sense because they won't change these caves up here because they're old terrain. But I don't know if we need this layer of deep slate right here. And also people have already noticed that if we go down to the bottom of the world, there is no bedrock. Yeah. I mean, we can pretty easily see where the new and old chunks are now. So these are the old chunks and these are the new chunks. New chunks have normal bedrock. Old chunks, yeah, they definitely don't. And so you can find some awesome ores here right away. But yeah, I don't think that's what they wanted. Also, any ores that generate in the tuff have the deep slate texture. But any ores that generate in the stone just have the normal one. That's quite odd. Also, there are some gravel patches here. So that is the main addition to this snapshot, is the new caves added to old terrain. That's pretty cool. There are still lots of bugs to be fixed, but that is as expected in these snapshots, of course. Then if you go back out of the world, there is also a new option, and that is up here. That's online. So here you now can find these two options. So both realms notifications and allow server listings, which is a new option. And so when you set this to off, it means that your name will not show up in server online player listings. So yeah, that's also pretty much what it says. So that's what you can change over here. And then there are also a couple of block tags added, and these hold information on which blocks which mobs can spawn on. And so in this way you can now change those tags and make, for example, axolotl spawn on a different block than clay. Then there are a couple of changes as well. First of all, to the adventuring time advancements, you now need all the 50 overworld biomes, plus of course the nether biomes and the end biomes. Once 1.18 comes out, I'll make a detailed video on which biomes you need for the adventuring time advancement. But for now, I'll just read of the biomes that are now included that were not included before. So there's the deep ocean, the dripstone caves, the eroded badlands, the flower forest, the frozen ocean, the frozen peaks, the grove, the ice spikes, the jagged peaks, the lush caves, the meadow, the ocean, the old grove birch forest, the old grove spruce taiga, the snowy slopes, the stony peaks, the sunflower plains, the windswept gravelly hills, and the windswept savanna. So mostly just the renamed biomes and the mountain biomes, but a couple of odd ones in there as well, like the ocean, the frozen ocean, the deep ocean, and the sunflower plains. They were just not included previously, but now are to the adventuring time advancement. Then now, if you sleep in a bed, it will only reset the weather cycle if there is rain or a thunderstorm, and otherwise it will just leave the weather cycle alone. Then simulation distance has been changed a little bit, so that's the option right over here below your render distance. So previously the lowest you could set it was 2 chunks, now the lowest you could set it is 5 chunks, and it will now also affect block and fluids. So different blocks and fluids will also be affected by the simulation distance instead of just entities. Then there are also a couple of bugs fixed. So most of these are from previous snapshots, and some of them I've already mentioned in the changes. But a couple other interesting ones are that foxes can now spawn on potholes and coarse dirt. So torches in mineshafts will only generate on planks and not on any other blocks. And they will now also spawn in any mineshafts below Y0. And so there we go, that's pretty much everything to show you in Snapshot 21w44a. If you like this video, then please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Mac videos like this one, and a new Snapshot livestream next week once again. So I want to thank my tier member, Smikla. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. If you also want to become a member, click the blue join button below the video to check out the different tiers. But there we go, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all in the next one. So until then, bye bye!